Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today. Today, the Houston Astros beat the Chicago Cubs, and not only beat the Chicago Cubs, but sweep the Chicago Cubs in 3 games. As the Astros get the clean, well, I wouldn't say that clean because it took some fighting today for the Astros. The Astros come back from down 6-1. An amazing comeback for the Astros. Great hitting in the 8th and 9th inning. I will say I love this comeback today, and I think it's going to probably go down as probably the best comeback of the year for the Astros. And we'll see. It's a long year, only 43 games in the season. When there's 162, there can definitely be a better comeback than this. But as of right now, it's definitely the best comeback of the year for the Astros, and it might be the best comeback of the year, down this far. I mean, he didn't start scoring runs until the 8th inning. I mean, you scored 1 run in the first inning, but then scored till the 8th. I think this will go down as one of the best comebacks for the year for the Astros, down 6-1 in this game. But as much as I was impressed with the way the Astros hit well in the 8th and 9th inning, and even though they've been hitting the ball well, they sometimes it takes, I don't know, after the first inning through innings 2 to 6, the Astros are not hitting that well. The last couple games before this in this series, we saw the Astros get off to great starts, and the Astros had a decent 4th inning. It's just the Astros have been struggling, not all the time, but feels like often the Astros have been struggling pretty much in the middle until the end of the innings, either the 7th, 8th, 9th, the Astros start to heat up. And tonight, they were lucky their bats were hot enough to bring them the win. But, I think the Astros had a great performance in this inning. I mean, these 2 innings in the 8th and 9th, but the hitting tonight from innings 2 to 7 were pitiful. But a win is a win, all right? A sweep is a sweep. All right, so J.P. France did make his home opener tonight. He wasn't too great tonight. And he's been great in his other starts, but not tonight. This was his first flaw. He gave him 9 hits, gave him 6 earned runs. Brian Abreu does get the win. He pitched the 9th inning, and he's 2-0 in the year. 0 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, gave up a walk, though. The loss goes to Hughes, 0-2 in the year, he only got 1 out, 1 earned run, 0 strikeouts, and 1 walk. And then, before I go to the scoring summary, this was the first walk-off of the year for the Astros, because the Astros have been at home and not been in any situations in the 9th inning where they've won the game off in the 9th or in an extra inning. So this was the first walk-off of the year for the Astros. So, to be honest, I'm a little surprised it took up until almost, over mid-May, May 17th, for this to happen. But first walk of the year, that feels good. Scoring summary. So, the Cubs scored 3 in the Cubs scored 3 in the first inning. Swanson tripled to center. There was a couple triples in this game. I think the Cubs might have had a couple. They had 1, and then we had 1 as well. Pena tripled. So Dansby Swanson tripled to center. Morel scored. It's 1-0. Then in the first inning with Swanson at third, Happ hit sacrifice fly to right. Swanson scored 2-0. And then the first inning, Suzuki home run to left field, 386 feet. He's been hot. He was really hot in this series. Hit a home run last night, late in the 9th inning. Hit a 2-run shot. He hit another home run in this game. We'll get to that. But then Bregman in the first inning, going at war with Bregman, and Bregman hits a home run to left, 379 feet, and it's 3-1. But eventually, it takes Suzuki a minute, but he fires right back at Bregman. Suzuki in the 3rd inning, homer to left, 371 feet. Happ scored, and it's 5-1. But then the 4th inning, Morel, who has, I think, both him, Suzuki and Morel has 3 home runs in the series, and Suzuki has 3. So Suzuki and Morel have been hitting the bat off, the bat really hard against the Astros. But he hit 1 to center, 402 feet, and then it's 6-1. But then when the Astros start to get rolling in the 8th inning, so it's in the 8th inning, it starts with a Pena triple to center, and then Bregman comes up after getting the homer. Bregman doubles to left, Pena scored, and it's 6-2. Then the 8th inning with Bregman at second. Jose Abreu comes up, singles to left, gets the RBI. Bregman scored 6-3. Then the ninth inning, Yonder Diaz hits a base hit single, and Jake Myers comes up in the ninth. We got to, luckily, with no Maldonado in the lineup, the bottom of the order wasn't too bad because it was Yonder, then Jake, and then David Hensley, but David Hensley was pinch hitted. But then Jake Myers, home run to left, 405 feet. Diaz scored 6-5. Myers' third home run of the year. And Jake just killed this ball, and it brought some energy for these Astros bats after that home run. It feels like we got life. Dubon comes in for David Hensley, who batted ninth in the order tonight, and Dubon got the day off, so Dubon comes up to bat. He walks in 5 pitches. Then Jeremy Pena doubles, Pena had a really nice game. He had a double and a triple, but Pena hit the ball hard twice tonight from his double and triple. Also had to feel good for Pena there. But Pena doubles, then with Bregman hitting the double and the home run earlier in the game, the Cubs go a little bit risky here. The Cubs elect to, elect to put Bregman at first with the potential walk, and then Jordan comes up. Jordan grounded out. They went for the throw at home, got the run at home. Jordan was at first, and then the bases are loaded again. Instead, with 0 outs, 1 out. That's when Kyle Tucker comes up, long at bat, drives Tucker single to center. Bregman scored, Pena scored, Alvarez to second, and the Astros win this one 7-6 on the walk-off. So that was an amazing win for the Astros today. Great comeback. The Astros win 7-6. Let's go over the individual batters for the Astros today. Jeremy Pena, 2 for 5 today. Pena in the 8th inning, triple to center, and then hit an RBI double. Not an RBI double. Hit a double to get Dubon to third and not in the 9th. Bregman, I think the player of the game has to go to Tucker for getting the RBI walk-offs, but the RBIs to walk the game off. But Bregman was fantastic today. Hit a home run to left. The Astros probably would have not made this comeback if it wasn't for Bregman. He hit a home run in the 1st, hit a single in the 6th, which didn't count as anything. It's just a single. In the 8th, he doubled for the RBI to get the Astros started in that 8th inning. So Bregman was pretty solid for the Astros today. Jordan was 0 for 4. Kept that on base percentage streak alive because he did get on base in the 9th inning on the fielder's choice. So if that does not happen with Jordan, that on base, I think 37, 38 games straight that Jordan's been on base would have been broken. But Jordan got on base on the fielder's choice, but 0 for 5 for Jordan. Kind of struggled today. Tucker was 3 for 5. What a game by Tucker. Single to right in the 1st inning. And then in the 6th inning, he doubled to left. Bregman thrown out at home. And then in the 9th, Tucker singled to center. Astros win it. Bregman scored. Pena scored. And that was it for Tucker. Really good game for Tucker. Abreu 1 for 4. He singled for the RBI in the 8th inning to cut the lead down to 3. And that was it for Abreu today. Jas McCormick 0 for 4. Yonder Diaz 2 for 4. Really nice. Two nice singles. Single to center twice. 7th and 9th inning, both singles to center. Jake Myers, besides his home run, he was safe at first on fielding error by third baseman Wisdom in the 5th inning. But then in the 7th inning, Jake Myers singled to left. Diaz to second. But then in the 9th inning, Myers hit that home run I think that home run, Myers' home run was significant because yes, that didn't give the Astros the win, but I think that's what got the bats going even more to get this win. I think after that moment, after the Myers home run, that they were determined. Dubon got the walk, Jeremy crushed one, and then they made it low. The Cubs made the bases loaded with putting Bregman on first, and then after that, I think it was a ball game. But Jake killed that one. That was a really nice shot by Jake. Before David Hensley was taken out of this game in the 9th inning for Dubon to come on, Hensley was 0 for 3 in this game. Dubon only had 1 at-bat, and he walked. Let's go over the pitching for the Astros today. JP France was really bad today, and I think after two really good starts, it's okay, but kind of killed the Astros in this one as he gave up 6 earned runs, 3.2 innings pitched, 9 hits given up, 6 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Then Seth Martinez is put in the game to finish the 4th inning for J.P. Franson. Also pitches the 5th inning, so he goes 1.1, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout. Gets those 4 outs done in 19 pitches. Ryan Stanek. Seth Martinez has been pitching way better as of recently, and I'm really impressed with it. Seth Martinez is, I think, in the last week or maybe a little bit longer, has been pitching way better. I think it's been really good for Seth Martinez as of recent. Ryan Stanek in the 6th inning. Is that the 6th inning? No. That's the 6th inning. I think 6th, 7th, 8th. Yeah, 6th inning for Stanek. He gave up a hit, had 2 strikeouts, had a walk. And then Monterio pitched the 7th inning. Another decent outing for Monterio. He was struggling for a long time, and 2 games in the series, I think he was struggling a lot in May, and he's starting to bounce back a little bit. Today was way better, just like it was the other day. He gave up a walk though, but did have a strikeout. Had 20 pitches. He had 20 pitches in this game, threw 20 pitches in this game, and threw 12 strikes, which he was having a problem with strikes, throwing a lot of balls, but way better for Monterio. Hector Neris pitched the 8th, gave up a hit, gave up a walk, but did get a strikeout and got through this inning without giving up earned runs. No earned runs from the bullpen after J.P. Francis' 6 earned runs. And then Brian Abreu got the win. We talked about him getting 2 strikeouts and getting the win for the Astros. So that's it for this game. I was really impressed with the way the Astros hit in this game, and I think this is going to motivate the Astros to play even more better here on out, because yes, the Astros have been hitting well recently. They've won 4. This was their 4th straight win. Going back to that last game in the Chicago series against the White Sox, and then these 3 games, they've won 7 of their last 8. Yes, they've been playing good baseball recently, but I think this is going to make the bats even hotter going into the next couple series against the Athletics. I think the Astros are going to just beat the crap out of the Athletics, not only because they're a bad team, the Athletics are a horrible team, but I think also the Astros are going to awaken here pretty soon. And they've already started to slowly wake up in these 2 series against Chicago, but I think it's going to get even worse for other teams now. This offense is starting to pick up. The Astros could get Jose Altuve back in this Oakland series that starts on Friday. There's a really good chance at some point this weekend Jose Altuve returns to the offense, and that's going to make this offense even more dangerous. I think once Jose Altuve returns, this offense is going to be deadly, and it's already getting really hot. But I think Altuve coming back is just going to be the icebreaker for this team. But hopefully Altuve's back this weekend. That would be amazing for these Astros. But we'll have to see what happens. That's the video. If you guys enjoyed their thoughts, and peace out. Go Astros.